And convicted of killing the mother of 3 young children will spend the rest of his life behind bars. It's closing a case that raised some serious questions about bail and who's responsible when something happens. Our Joelle Jones was at that scene actually 3 years ago. Tonight she's live with much more on this tragedy. Joelle?
Yes, Todd, Liz, an absolutely heartbreaking story, and one prosecutors argue could have been prevented. As court records show, this mother obtained a restraining order and repeatedly asked for help in an effort to try to protect herself and her children. District Attorney Nathan Vasquez not holding back his outrage today, saying when organizations step in and release a suspect like Adon without regard for the risks, then victims, and in this case, children, pay the price.
This was someone with a documented history of severe violence against the very person he ultimately murdered.
Really could have saved her.
Prosecutors remembering 36-year-old Rachel Abraham, also known as Jamila. According to the medical examiner, the mother of 3 was found strangled to death in her Powellhurst Gilbert home in 2022 after suffering catastrophic knife wounds with her 3 young children inside the apartment.
Some of the girls that are young enough don't even know what really happened to the mother.
Those who knew her told KOIN Abraham was well loved and failed by the system.
Very sad, a young mother lost her life unnecessarily.
I feel like this would have been different if people didn't ignore the situation she had.
The man who killed her, Mohammed Adon, sentenced Tuesday to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years, after pleading guilty to second-degree murder and multiple other felony domestic violence charges.
The life sentence that he received cannot undo the unimaginable harm he has caused by this murder, nor can it erase the trauma inflicted upon his children who witnessed their mother die at the hands of someone who should have never been free.
Court records show in the months leading up to the killing, Abraham reported Adon punched, strangled, and threatened to kill her. Despite those warnings, Adon was released from custody, first with GPS supervision, which he cut off, and then again after his bail was lowered over the state's objection. The Portland Freedom Fund stepped in and posted his bail. The now defunct social justice organization at the time told KOIN Adon was referred to them as a financial provider for his children with no indications of concern. Just 5 days after his release, prosecutors say Adon returned to the Southeast Portland apartment and killed Abraham.
The fact that the Portland Freedom Fund took it upon themselves to bail him out, notwithstanding those known risks, is absolutely inexcusable, and it cost Rachel Abraham her life.
Described as a devoted mother and a talented henna artist in honor of Abraham, prosecutors say their office will continue to push for stricter protections for victims as well as pretrial detention for domestic violence cases involving strangulation and bail reform. Now, a judge also ordered the remaining $18,000 in bail be forfeited. That money now will go towards restitution, including helping heal Abraham's 3 young daughters. Reporting live in downtown Portland tonight, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.